So let's get started. I'm just going to put my hair in a ponytail just to kind of pull it back. So y'all see I got a new background, right? So I moved and I do have a new working space, but it's not quite ready yet. So we got a boring background for now, but it will be fabulous, I promise. So anyway, so usually when I start my makeup, I start out with my brows, and I'm just using this brow powder. It is from Benefit Cosmetics, and it's called Browsing. And I've told you guys about this before. And I'm just using my small angle brush by Sigma. This is the E65. And I just kind of go in with my small angle brush, and I do short, really quick strokes just to kind of fill in my brows, because my brows are very, very, very sparse and fine. So with me, I almost have to create a brow. But for some of you who have great brows, you won't have to do as much, if anything at all. But as I always tell you guys, you know, brows frame your face. So if your brows aren't done, you could have a really flawless makeup application. But if your brows are not done, it's going to always look like something is just missing from your face. And it's because your brows are not done. So you don't necessarily have to start with brows. This is just how I like to start, just to kind of get the base of my foundation, you know, the base of my face. I kind of know what I'm working with once I have my brows done. Now, as you know, I go through stages. I do my brows with pencil, cream. I use the pomades. I use everything, but recently, I've been hooked on this brow powder from Benefit, and it's been working good. Let me put my phone off. It's just going to keep on vibrating. So, you know the saying, your brows are sisters, they are not twins. So, don't put too much energy into making them perfect, because they'll probably never be perfect. So now I'm just going to clean them up with my concealer. And to me, this is a very important step, because I don't spend a lot of time trying to make them perfect when I fill them in, because I know I'm just going to take the concealer and just kind of clean them up anyway. And see how sharp that really makes it. So you don't have to spend a whole lot of time making them perfect, because you just go clean them up anyway. And I like to bring my concealer all the way down, because that kind of starts the base for my highlight underneath my brow bone. Okay, so if you're like me, most of the time you are a mother on the go. So you really don't have time to do a lot of major makeup. So as you can see, our brows take little to no time to do, because you're not really trying to be perfect with them. You just want to get them filled in, clean them up with some concealer. Okay, so next let's just move on to eyes. Now, I'm just doing this for those who have dark lids. I'm just taking like a base. Today I'm just going to use a paint pot. This is Soft Ochre. It's by MAC Cosmetics. And it's just going to mute out any color that you may have there. Like if you have dark lids or anything like that. It's just going to give you a blank canvas to work with. And this does not have to be neat either. You just kind of putting it on with your finger. And again, for some of you, this step may not be necessary, but I do like to use some type of base, because it helps for your eyeshadows to stay longer. Because you don't want to, you know, start out with this nice face and then by the end of the day it's all gone. So then I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This one is actually the E40 by Sigma. And you see it's fluffy here. And I'm just going to take like a neutral tone color. I'm taking this one. I think this is called Texture, I think it is. No, this isn't Texture. I'll put it at the bottom, but I'll put it at in the bottom bar for you. But it's this color right here. And I'm just going to take it on that fluffy brush, and I'm going to put that in the crease. Your crease is right where your socket meets. And see, it just adds just a nice little warm shade of color. And I'm just brushing this on really quickly. And I'm doing this video in real time and not speeding it up so you guys can really see. I may do a little bit of editing to it because I may start rambling, but so you can see there it just added just a little bit of color, not too much because we're going to work, so you don't want too much. So then I'm just going to take like a flat brush, big fluffy flat brush like this, and I'm going to take a shimmery color. I mean, you could pick any color, it doesn't have to be very bright. Let's just go with this one here. And I'll put the name in the bottom as well. And this is a very neutral color. And I'm just placing that color all over my lid. Now to give you a more awake look, you can actually go slightly higher than your lid and take it up into the crease, slightly into the crease, not very much. And I do wear this look to work on most occasions because it's quick and easy. It's just 2 eyeshadows. And I just apply it until I get the pigmentation that I want. I'm going to pick back up that fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend it. And the only thing I'm doing is making sure these 2 colors, you can't tell where one starts and one stops. See how harsh that one is over there? And then look over here. You can tell once I blended it. So see, watch how I blend that out. See, it just takes the harshness out. So that's what we're saying when we say blended. Because I know a lot of times we use terms and you're like, what does that mean? And what am I trying to accomplish? Yeah, you're just taking the harshness out. See? Now from here, you can put on eyeliner, or you don't have to. You can just put on some mascara if you would like. I do eyeliner kind of quickly, so I'm just going to throw on some eyeliner just to define that bottom lash or the top lash line. But again, you don't have to put on eyeliner at all. You can totally skip this step and you can go straight to mascara. And it just kind of, to me, it just adds some definition to your eye. And I'm just going to run that along the bottom. And I'm going to take my angle brush, or I'll just take a flat brush. I'm just going to go in with a darker brown and just kind of smudge that liner out on the bottom. So personally, I have to put on lashes. So I just went on and put on some lashes off camera, as you guys can see. Again, if you don't like to wear lashes or you don't want to wear lashes, just put on a couple of coats of mascara and you'll be fine. So now I'm just going in with my foundation. This is the Revlon Color Stay, and I'm in the shade Caramel. And I'm just taking a sponge today, a damp beauty blender. You can go in with a brush if you like. I just wanted a kind of a light coverage. I didn't want a really heavy coverage today because I'm just going to work. So again, this is for the, you know, the working mom who's a little advanced on her makeup but doesn't really know what are some looks I can wear to work. So I'm just trying to do a series to show you some really quick things you can do to wear, you know, to go to work and still look nice. And as you can already see, you know, the look is already coming together. We're already starting to look a lot better, more polished, more awake. Now on some days when I'm in a hurry, I don't conceal, I don't highlight. I don't contour. I don't do all that because it's not necessary. You know, to me, that's more of a glam look. Don't forget your neck, ladies. Take that foundation all the way down your neck. And again, this is just one layer of foundation. I'm gonna do another one just so you guys can see the difference. But one does good for me, and I didn't even put that much on the sponge this time. And to me, the sponge helps to just shear it out to me, especially when it's damp. It just kind of shears the foundation out a little bit, which I like. You don't want to be cakey all the time, but then maybe you do. Do you, girl? Okay, so I think we're pretty much blended. And the only thing we're doing now is just blending, you know, making sure we don't see any lines of demarcation, which is where your foundation starts and stops. You don't want to see any of that. So I think we look pretty even. And now at this point, I would do my hair. I would throw in some lip gloss, lip balm. I have a little lip gloss right here. This one is actually from Forever 21. I really like it. It's called High Shine Lip Gloss. And the shade is Nude. And it, you know, it's just no pigmentation, no real color, but adds a nice gloss to the lips. Last thing we can do is add a little bit of blush. And this is my Milani Cosmetics. And it is in the shade Bellissimo Bronze. And it looks like that. And I like this blush because it kind of kills two birds with one stone. It gives you a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of highlight, as well as just a little bit of color, not too much. You can see it's very neutral toned. It has like some peaches and some bronzers and all that good stuff. So I really, really like this blush. And as you can see, it just doesn't overdo it, but it does add a nice, you know, peachy type look. Something in my hair. Peachy type look to the cheeks. So this is it, y'all. Like, I don't think it took that long, like maybe 10-15 minutes. Maybe I'm delusional, I don't know. But to me, it just didn't take very long to do this look. And as you can see, I think this is a very polished look using 2 eyeshadows and an eyeliner. Again, the eyeliner is optional, but I do believe it defines the eyes a lot more. And of course, lashes. These are my favorite lashes, by the way. These are the Ardell Glamour lashes, and these are in wispies. I don't know what I would do without my wispies. Can you see that? I don't know what I'd do without my wispies, y'all. I love these lashes. They give you just enough flare, but they still can look somewhat natural to me. But I'm a makeup artist, so you know natural, I can kind of push the envelope with natural. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't want to get out of focus, but this is the look. As you can see, the cheeks, they do have a nice little flush color. You can definitely see, am I in focus? You can see the eyes. I'm gonna close. And like I said, with the lips, I just added a gloss just to kind of tone it down to make sure it's not too over the top. But you can always do like a pop of color on your lip, like a red lip or a pink lip or any color lip, really, just to add, you know, some color there. But to me, this is a very nice everyday look where you can look very polished for the fall or for the summer. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this working woman's video. I'll be back with more videos in this series to show you how to add, I'll do one for one color. I'll also do one using 3 colors. And I'll also do one showing you how to incorporate more color into your daily routine. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Share this video on your social media sites so your friends can see it. And I'll see you guys in my next video, and hopefully my new space will be a little bit more decorated, and I'll do a full office video as well. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for being patient with me while I took my hiatus while I was moving, but I'm definitely glad to be back, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.